What is up, guys? It's Moose here, bringing you guys another video. Today I will be bringing you guys a created class, best created class video for the Vector. These are for pub games, pub matches, not for competitive. I will do those in a little bit later. But I do want to throw in here that the Vector is my favorite submachine gun for competitive. It's right alongside with the MTAR, but for me, the past couple of weeks, currently I have been using the Vector. I like it a lot more. So that'll also help out in pub matches. That means it's one of the best submachine guns. So to get right into the classes here, the Vector, I want to point out, has so many different combinations of attachments that I still don't know about because I just kind of started using the Vector here a couple weeks ago, like I said. So it's very difficult for me to really figure out what to put on here. So I want to say before I go over these classes that there are a lot of different attachment options for you guys to put on these classes. So I don't want you guys to say, well, that class with those perks had a red dot on it, so I got to put a red dot on it. Like, you don't have to. Use a couple of different classes with a couple of the different attachment options and just try them out, mix and match, and you guys will find what you guys will like. These are just some options for you guys just to take into account for this gun. Maybe you'll learn something new from it that you didn't know before. So to get right into it here first, this would be my class setup right away. This is what I figured out that I like the most, but I've seen other people use different things. That's why I said it before. The Vector with the red dot and the grip. I like the red dot because the iron sights I feel like are very difficult for me to use personally. I like the red dot on it, and the grip really helps out with the recoil because the Vector does get a little bit jumpy sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. So if you want to be a little bit more consistent, I would say go with the grip. With perks here, this would just be like, if I just had to make a class here, 2 seconds, I would put this class on for like a more roundabout submachine gun class. It's got ready up, sleight of hand, agility, steady aim, dead silence, focus. It kind of covers everything that you would need with a submachine gun. It doesn't really specialize in anything. As you can see, there's no lethals, no tacticals, so that's a big drawback. But if you're just playing with a submachine gun, just going to town with a submachine gun, this is what I would say to run with. Alright, for the next class, we have the Vector, and as you can see this time, I do not have a grip on there. I put the muzzle brake on there. This makes it so it does have a little bit more recoil because it doesn't have the grip on there, but with the muzzle brake, it kills in a little bit less bullets sometimes, which can also help you out tremendously. Because just think about it, one extra bullet could win you that gunfight, and then you wouldn't die. That could be a game changer right there. So maybe you guys want to try the red dot with the muzzle brake on a class. And the perks I have on this class, I have the smoke. If you guys watch the other submachine gun class videos, I have a class like this. It's got the incog and the smoke, just so I can smoke out a flag or an objective, something like that. With the incog, they can't see you through it. You guys can switch that, maybe take off incog, take off the smoke, put quick draw on there, and like a grenade or something. I don't know, whatever you guys want to do. But I basically made that class just so you guys could see the muzzle brake on there. So maybe you guys want to switch out that first class with a muzzle brake. That's up to you guys. Alright, to get into the third class here, we have, as you can see here, I took off the red dot now. So you guys might have think, like, well, I still want that recoil, but I also want to kill faster. Alright, well then that takes away your red dot. And now you have to work with those iron sights. And like I said before, I am not a big fan of the Vector iron sights. I don't know why. I just cannot use the iron sights. Like, I can sometimes, but then other times I just cannot. And you really need to be consistent in Call of Duty with your gunfights. So this is a really good class if you can get used to it. If you can get used to the grip and the muzzle brake, this will be your gun, I promise you. This gun is so good, but it's just so hard to get used to those iron sights. At least for me, I have to use that red dot. But to go into the actual class here, I have 2 trophies, as you can see by the extra tactical, and I have reflex, so I can put down those trophies really quick. This is basically a domination class, pretty much. You go on to B flag, you put down your trophies for your team, and you guys can take that objective. They can't nade you or stun you off of it. I have ready up, reflex, steady aim, dead silence, focus, extra tactical. But really, I just want to talk about those muzzle brake and foregrip. That for the Vector is really, really good if you can get used to it. That's the biggest thing. I don't have a 4th class on there. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. On one of these classes, you guys could maybe put a silencer on there. I know silencers are huge in pub matches, so maybe you could put grip and silencer if you're used to those iron sights, or maybe even red dot silencer. But you have to remember that does take away that that grip for that that recoil. You guys could try putting three attachments on there. I've heard that's pretty good, but it does take up a lot of your perk slots, so that's another drawback on that. But I have heard if you put the red dot, grip, and muzzle brake, it is pretty good because you cover everything there, but it does take away your perk slots. There's always a drawback. I hope these classes helped you guys out. Hope you learned a little bit of something from this. Vector, very good gun. You guys should definitely try it out. It's very good. If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below. Sub if you guys have not already. I'll make more of these videos coming up here soon. Thanks for watching, guys.